Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. That's the keeper's ball. So what can they make of this? Aimed beyond the defence. Well, played right into his path. Verbruggen chooses to deal with it himself. Knocks it into space. Pellegrini. Oh, good climb! And for a moment, time stood still. Diaz. Great vision. Ugaduro. He is through. Takes a shot. It's there. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get on the end of this? Pellegrini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Real chance! It's an inviting looking ball, that. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mount, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's clever. Oh, shooting chance! Rodrigo. Oh, they could break here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. It's a good look, towering header! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So that's two now without reply. Ugaduro! Oh no, this does not look good. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Andre. And it's Nunez. And it's Pino. Matches Nunez. Pino threads one in. Pino picks it up out wide. Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Rodrigo. Pellegrini. Cleared away. And that has sent him sprawling. Diaz. Now, can they get him away? Verbruggen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And the counter is on. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Nunez. And the shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Looking for the far post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Out towards the flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice physical challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rodrigo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pedro Neto. He's a sharp little ball here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread out to the left. Chance here to counter. Diaz venturing down the left. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away! Into the lead once more! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rodrigo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's a good ball. It's Lukaku! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. And we are back underway. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diaz. Now he's off and running. Now it's come to nothing. Matches Nunez. Jeremy Pino. Chosen to go back. Played out towards the right wing. And that was asking for too much. Diaz. For Pedro Neto. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedro Neto. Looking for options for... Shot, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Andre. Machis Nunes. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a pretty loose pass. Jeremy Pino could move up a gear here. And it's Lukaku. Nicely weighted. Pellegrini! That is decidedly lacking. Ducore. Couto. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Good read, needed to be. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution.
And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Mount. That's Duro. Pedro Neto. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Diaz, who's set up one goal so far. Diaz tries one from range. Nuno Tavares. Looking tidy in possession here. And that has found him in acres of space.
Well played and well cleared.
He shifted it to the flank. And that has been knocked clear.
Roma, really...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 8, Nathan Mount. Number 9,
That's very neat.
Number 7,
Get a throw in.
Number 13, João Gomez. Number 21, Gerard Moreno.
Oh, what a mistake!
Substitution in progress.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now the delivery. And he shoots! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And that's a good-looking ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. He is just caressing the ball. Paixão.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Paixão has got himself a free kick. Yokuye has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Substitutions
So
taking place.
activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shot could be on. Knocks it out wide. Decent chance! Now that's a real chance missed. I think we're just about done here. Andre, and it's Tavares. Dealt with nicely by the defence. They're back in possession and ready to go again. In towards the back stick. This could be their final throw of the dice. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Pellegrini with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nuno Tavares.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Eva Nielsen. Pedro Neto. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's definitely not his best. Paixão. Now this could be a chance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
The stadium gate, kindly remove it.